What's going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of For the People podcast. Much love for joining us. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe, and you can follow us on Apple and Spotify and all the other major podcasting platforms. We are back again. Plenty more to be getting into this week, including your relationship emails. If you do have any advice that you want or questions you want to put to us, the email is forthepeoplepodcast@gmail.com. We're going to crack straight into it today.
These men are still excited. Look
I know. Look, you're gassed to get out of the house. I can tell. Tell me about like life, lockdown. What's going on? Everything good at home?
Do you know what?
Is this part of it though? Like, because we've been locked down so much and we're constantly with the missus. Do you man feel excited when you come out? Be honest.
Yeah, 100%. I get excited because I'm an excitable guy anyway. So when you've been in this lockdown for so long, 1 minute. Yo.
That's excitement right there.
Listen, when you're in the house so long, you're more excited.
This is ASMR, you know that?
I was
chewing on the mic.
Yeah, that's definitely ASMR. No, I was very excited anyway today because I put in a lot of work. Let me tell you though. I put in a lot of work today. Yeah, it got to a point where Anton knows about it. I was a bit stressed because I got into a bit of an argument with a client. You know, the client was basically running their mouth a little bit, basically saying like, cut long story short, wanted me to do something. I sent a few bullet points over. They said, "What the fuck is this?" Yeah, what is? I'm like, "Are you joking? You have a few bullet points. I wanted something substantial. I wanted a business case." And I said, "Oh, for fuck's sake, allow me, man." So they wanted a business case, and I just thought, "Fuck my life." So I just said, "Look." It came to 5 o'clock. I was like, I can't wait to get out of the house. I said, I'll get my Magnum.
So work was stressing you?
Work. I wouldn't say stressing, but I was a bit like...
Work are getting on to you for not doing the work? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, basically, relationship is calm, by the way.
Yeah?
You threw that in there. Yeah, relationship is bliss.
It gets hard at home with the relationship as well.
Yeah, but I've got a good policy with the missus. You go in one room, I go in the other.
Hold on a second. Are you taking the mick?
That's how it works.
What do you mean? You're sitting in different rooms. You've got different beds.
Yeah, that's how it works.
You've got different beds.
But then, no, during the day when we're doing our thing. So like, it's like, for example, you're doing your YouTube thing. I'd imagine your missus isn't going to be all up in your space while you're doing the YouTube thing.
I mean, she's welcome to be.
Yeah, of course she's welcome. But generally, like, there's a divide. I do my thing, you do your thing, and then we recongregate at the end of the day.
Okay.
That's what we do.
Wow. So it's like set times. Yeah. You wake up, don't want to see you until 6.
There's no unofficial rule.
That kind of keeps
it's a fantastic structure, and it works superbly. It's like you've got something to look forward to.
Yeah. Whereas you would have if you weren't in lockdown anyway. Right? You would have that though.
I've got to tell you, CJ, this sounds slightly dysfunctional, and I'm not sure that it's healthy.
It's anything but dysfunctional because it's got function, it's structure, right? It works.
And if you weren't in a lockdown, you'd be doing it anyway. You'd be at work and
I'd be. Thank you. Do you see what I mean? I'd be away. I'd be maybe in the office, and I'd come back later in the evening.
Just don't take this the wrong way, but I'm getting the impression that you don't want to see each other for that long.
No, it's not that at all, to be honest. It's like we've basically bought into the pressures of life, the society, right? Work. We're working to get paid. That's how it is. We're not independent enough to not work and spend time with each other and still get paid. Obviously, that's the dream. But I work, my missus works. We got to get that money.
Okay. But it's that simple. Working from home, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean we work. But we work in very quite cutthroat. Do you know what I mean? Industries.
No talking.
Is it like I don't know in a nice possible way?
Lunch during the day.
Yeah, I'll see her during the day. Yeah, I'll have a quick snack or something at midday. I might say hi to her, but it's not really a working thing where it's like, hey. It's not really a working thing where I'm working. Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, you know, and then we're both conversing with each other. That's not how we work.
You're in the office, so you have colleagues and the desk around you.
That's true. That's true.
Technically work next to her.
That's true. But it just works better. Like, this is how it is. I feel like it for me. It suits me better. I'm more in the zone, right? I can focus.
Then when so let's say dinner is like the first time that you're gonna sit down and talk to each other.
Pretty much.
From what you say, pretty much, because it's quite funny. You put in the group chat that the first thing you'll do is turn on the TV.
Yeah.
So not only have you not spoken to each other all day.
No, but TV and we converse. So we have dinner, then we watch TV together. And I will say another thing actually. In the morning, the first like hour and a half before like getting into like, because I got core hours, so 9:30, circa 9, maybe 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock to 12 core hours, right? 2 o'clock to 5 core hours. So anything between waking up and 10 a.m. misses time. I could talk, we could swap, discuss ideas, whatever, etc. Blah 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 blah. Don't talk to me from 10 to 12. Now 12 to 2, 12 to 2, there's another window. Okay, we can
Did she ever just come into the room and just be like, give
yeah,
you a
when she
hug
does,
or
I tell her
something?
no, allow it. I say like, come on, core
Okay.
hours,
Yeah,
core
4
hours,
hours.
like in a nice way. She knows
Sounds
that.
kinda
But then
strict.
she'll do the same to me as well, actually. But
Yeah.
it's like obviously.
You go in looking for a little hug or something.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that. You don't.
No hugging?
No. Come on,
Right.
come on,
I said, come on.
come on.
It's almost like your colleagues.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's you got. I feel like I'm very disciplined in how I operate. You know, I'm very,
Okay.
regimented in how I move.
Meanwhile, Anton Tracksuit here had a nap this afternoon. He's been
2 hour
chilling.
nap, man.
You had a 2-hour nap.
Yeah.
What you been doing?
Living
No,
the
do you know
life.
what happened, right? My internet went off for like 7 hours.
Oh, so you just gave up on life?
I said yes. sleep.
Yeah, no, like it went off at like 10 a.m. Yeah, and it
Wow,
came
that
back.
must have hit you so hard.
Yeah.
No, but it
'Cause
came.
all you do all day
Yeah.
is surf the
No,
internet.
but I've got
You must have
obviously
data.
4G. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my phone was working, but laptop and everything, my 2 laptops,
Oh, shit.
everything was off for 10 a.m. till 4. So it got to like I was on my phone and that doing emails on my mobile. But when it got to around 12, I was like, let me have a little nap, maybe just like half an hour or something. And I woke up, it was 3 o'clock.
Those are the best
Yeah.
ones.
And I was like, raw, what's
Them
going on?
naps.
I don't mind a nap here and there.
Same, I'm a
I
nap
think a
man.
nap is
No,
fine.
that's
Have
long.
you throughout the lockdown? Have you ever kind of fallen out of your sleeping pattern?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, big
Yeah.
time.
No.
One of the biggest things was I saw Bruno Fernandes say it. Like I see a few footballers saying that after training, if they don't have a nap, they're pissed off. They're very angry. They need to have a nap after training every day. And when I saw that, I was like, "Raw!" So these footballers are having they're having naps, like, and they're still getting on with their day. Like, well, I should have a nap as well. I'm not a footballer, but do you know what I mean? Like, it's not that bad to have a nap.
I try and only nap on weekends. And to be fair, during the lockdown, my sleeping patterns got better. I used to go sleep at like 4 or 5 a.m. and wake up at like 11 p.m., 12 o'clock. It was a late thing.
Wake up at 11 a.m.
Yeah. No, wake up at 11 a.m., yeah.
Raw, that's late to be
Yeah,
fair,
but
bro.
I'm going to sleep at 5, 6.
Oh yeah, okay, fine.
I need the hours.
Okay, look, going through all of you, what time do you get up every day?
He's early.
I don't want to think about it. Just tell me.
5:30 to 6.
What about
Yeah,
you?
me,
Kids
honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, that means you're thinking about a lie. Let's
No,
not do
because I'm
that.
saying get up or
What
wake
time
up.
do you get up?
I wake up at 7 a.m. I get up out of bed at 8:30.
Oh, you're in
Sitting
bed
in
for an
bed.
hour.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
No, that's on
What?
the phone. On the phone.
No. Sometimes I'm just
No, you're
like.
just laying.
No, I'm being serious.
my
I'm
God,
laying.
wow.
I'm laying. Yeah,
You're
I
just
am.
Festering.
Yeah,
in
I am.
bed
Yeah,
for
I
an
am.
hour
Yeah, I
and a
am.
half.
Yeah.
said laying.
Yeah, no, because no, lads, I'll be real with you. Yeah, this is
Is your
okay. We're
missus
gonna
the same?
we're gonna go deep. No, she's a good sleeper. Once she sleeps, she sleeps. I've actually got this bad
this
thing.
is about waking up.
No, she's not awake. She wakes up like 9 a.m.
So hold on a second.
He's lying next to his missus like this. For an hour and a half.
Well, look, that
No,
might be
listen.
the only time
No,
that they
listen.
get to spend close
Yeah,
to each
that's
other.
what I mean. Bro, lads,
He looks like he's sleeping.
I'll be real with you. Yeah, I have really annoying like intermittent like sleeping patterns in a way where
ASMR.
that's why I need it. No,
Have you ever put Gwen on while she's
I'll
sleeping
wake
next
up.
to you? Have you ever put Gwen on?
No. I wake up sometimes 5 a.m. right, and then I'm like, no, it's late, allow it. So I go back to sleep, and then I wake up again at 7 a.m. I'm like, no, I haven't had enough sleep. I need to stay in bed at least a little bit more, and I'm just like trying to secure a bit more sleep.
If I'm
But
like
then
that, I'll just get up.
That's what I need to start doing. I need to start just being like, you know what, fuck it, just get out of bed.
What do you do between 7 and 8:30 when you're lying?
That's what I'm. No, the honest truth.
What do you do?
No, that's what I'm about to tell you. The honest truth is,
What?
the
Tell us
honest
what you
truth is,
do.
I'm trying to squeeze in a bit more sleep.
So for an hour and a half, you're
Yeah.
trying to.
because
So like this.
but here's the thing. I think
biggest
it works
bullshit
though.
ever.
I think it works.
You're sitting there.
No, but I'm not really sitting for an hour and a half though, am I? That's what I'm trying to say to you.
What?
You are.
You
I'm
just
not.
told us you are.
You're
No,
not
because
sleeping.
I wake up 7. I'm like, no, it's 7. Allow it. And so I'm still laying in bed, and then the alarm goes off again at half
Right.
8.
What
So
about
I
you,
managed to
man?
get back to
What
sleep.
time are you getting up?
Now I've changed my pattern, so I go sleep about 1, and I get up about 9:30.
9:30, right.
Which ain't too bad, but bro, you lot gotta remember, I'm a musician. I'm
Yeah.
late at night. My creatives run at night. All my ideas come at night. I'm up until late listening to music. So this new pattern, I've tried to restructure and try and get up a bit earlier. And
So is that to fit in with your missus?
it is a bit because she's up from 7, 8.
right.
No, she's up from 7:38,
Doing
working from home.
okay.
She works from home. So in a way, it's like I'm seeing her get up in the morning. I'm laying in bed. I'm feeling like, I should probably be getting up.
I cannot
like that.
believe that you lie in bed for over
That's
an
mad.
hour.
No, but
That is
I
mad.
think it works though. I think I am getting back to sleep though.
Now my missus would clap me. You can't lay in bed for.
No, but my
I'm not
missus
gonna
is
lie,
asleep,
it's a bit
though.
wasty.
My
It's a,
sleep-
bit-
Yeah.
it's a little bit wasty. It's a little bit like look. Throughout the week, you're sitting for a good 10 hours.
Yeah.
Just sat there.
I know.
staring at the ceiling.
Hey, stop it.
Get up, money off and mate.
Get out,
What are you
man.
doing?
But
my
listen,
days.
is
Little workout.
no, but
Oh, wow.
it is a problem though, yeah. Because I remember I've got a puppy as well, yeah. So I'm saying that during the night, I'm waking up. I'm waking up at some point, 4 a.m. or something. I'm up.
Oh, the puppy needs to go up at random times.
No,
in the
I'm
morning.
saying I'm
To go
at
out.
some point during the night. I'm never like not in the last 4 years have I had a clean sweep sleep from like falling asleep
Wow.
9 p.m. 10
Why is
p.m.
that then?
till like 7 a.m. because I always get up. That's what I'm trying to say to you. I don't know if it's my body, but I'm always up at some point like 3 a.m. 4 a.m.
That's mad.
That's
should
what I'm trying to
try-
say
should
to
try
you.
get
Do you
up,
get
bro.
it?
If you're awake.
Yeah, but am I gonna get up at 3 a.m. and do what?
No, not 3. But
That's what I'm trying to
7
say.
7 a.m.
Do you go for a piss? or
I
something?
need
Is that what
like
it is?
let me be real with you, yeah. If I like was on the ganja or doing something to basically like
back to
wipe
sleep.
me out or wipe me out throughout, not even get back to sleep, just wipe me out from because I tend to go to sleep now. To be honest, if I go to sleep before midnight, that's an amazing, that's a great
so how long
achievement.
Have you had sleeping problems? 'Cause
It's all, I don't
used
call
to
it
have that.
sleeping problem. Is it
It
problem?
is, 'cause you're
It probably
waking
is,
up
yeah.
And you can't get back
Yeah,
to
that
sleep.
bro,
That's
I'll
the
be real.
problem.
No,
It's not a sleeping problem. It's a laziness problem.
no, it's not
You're
4
sitting
a.m. in the
bed
morning.
festering.
4 a.m. in the morning,
Wasting
bro.
your life.
4
It's actually mental.
10 hours a week.
all right, Hugh, what time do you go to sleep?
What time do I go to sleep?
Yeah.
No, I don't sleep. I don't
bad.
I don't
Okay.
sleep.
All right, fair. Do you actually not sleep?
Sleep is a cousin of death.
I rate
yeah?
He
that.
does
I read
sleep.
that.
I've gone to
Like,
sometimes where he's woken up. Yeah, he's got a duvet around him. He goes, you're right. And I go, what are you doing? He goes, not now. And he walks on. I'm having a shower, mate. I'm having a shower.
But I can
Yeah.
tell Hugh has some mad sleeping patterns. I can tell he
but-
actually has no pattern.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
his sleeping
You
pattern.
can
He has
tell.
literally no sleeping
Yeah.
But
pattern.
sleep is important. We got to realize that as well.
If you look at the WhatsApp group, you'll see that a lot of his messages are at 3 or 4 in the morning, and I get them when I wake up. Like, what's this guy?
He has no pattern. I know. I can
Why
tell.
is he messaging at 3 in the
I can
morning?
tell.
That's
But then
usually,
what time do you get up though?
usually I'll message in the group when I finish working. Doesn't matter what the time is.
So what time do you wake up?
You
though?
lot are unbelievably active in that WhatsApp group. Like, day before yesterday, I looked at my phone, 164 messages in the one group chat, all about Drake and Chris Brown. Now,
Yeah, I had to
a
switch out of that
W.
one.
It's
I
a
said
W
allow
for
me.
me.
I said that was long.
it's a W for you
It's
in
a
what
W
sense?
for
That
me.
you're that you're spending all day arguing about Drake? No,
baddest thing is-
I'm
the
sorry,
baddest
mate. It's
thing
a big L.
No, bro. The baddest thing is I'm trying to watch Netflix with the missus, and I'm
Oh,
seeing,
you multitask?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah,
I'm
I don't
seeing
do
I'm
that.
getting challenged.
Yeah, you don't
No,
do
I
that.
don't do that
I'm
anymore.
seeing
No, I
I'm,
stopped
no,
doing
I'm
that.
seeing I'm getting
I stopped
challenged,
doing
so
that.
I'm like, babe, pause it for
Yeah, I
a
need to
sec.
stop
I'm
doing
trying
that.
to find a Drake rhythm to dance. Then I'm like, press play.
Yeah,
I'm actually
yeah.
W with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
Drake versus Chris Brown. I just want to spend 5 minutes talking about this. Obviously, you're a big fan of Drake. All of you are big fans of Drake. Worryingly so, actually, I'd say.
I'm probably the worrying.
on kind of differing levels as well.
Yeah.
Ironic, you're in the kind of really worrying,
Stan,
the really
it's called
worrying
Stan. I'm a
box.
Stan, bro.
Right. Just explain to me what it is exactly that sets Drake apart for you from the rest of the artists.
Where
out
do I
there.
start, bro?
Oh, my-
Musically, he's the greatest of all time. You know what
Whoa.
I'm saying? The way we've seen him transition from a mixtape artist, yeah, to one of the greatest songwriters of all time. He's written hits for Alicia Keys, yeah, Swiss Beats, yeah, one of Alicia Keys' biggest songs, Unthinkable. But then to done Meek Mill's dance with Back to Back, yeah, and then give us anthems, stadium records like God's Plan and Headlines, yeah. The way he's able to to just be this superstar but still keep his street credibility. For me, he's got to be one of the greatest rappers and musicians of all time.
Okay, that is, I mean, it's
and connect.
It's almost like you would die for this guy. You can really hear the passion in your voice. I just question a couple of the statements that you just made there. One, for example, that he is one of the greatest songwriters of all time. Yeah. Wasn't he accused of someone else writing his lyrics?
Bro, obviously he got to a certain stage where he wanted some help with a couple of hooks on a mixtape that he was working on. That's fine. Every greatest artist has done that. I guarantee Bob Marley must have got help once. You know, Elvis Presley, Beyonce's got help. Rihanna's got help.
Is it actually help, or is it that he's got a ghostwriter or many ghostwriters who he works with? No.
I don't believe that rumor. I'm gonna be honest. I try and take that rumor as a pinch of salt. I know what the story is. Quentin Miller was in the studio with him, helping him with a couple of lines. Quentin Miller will say himself, Drake is a better songwriter than him. He was just there to help him. Some artists, they can't get creative like that quick. They can't think of a melody every second, so they might get a bit of help. Right. He was there to help with that. But it kind of ended up as a L for him, really.
Have you got anything to add with regards to his kind of, how can I put this? It's like a little bit of a plagiarism / culture vulture-y type. Basically just finding the hottest sounds, riding those waves and then moving on.
I think, if I'm honest, that's what's kept him relevant for so long.
Right.
If I'm being honest. To be one of the greatest, you have to do things like that. You have to tap into different markets. We've seen Jay-Z do that early on. Tap into rock markets and work with Limp Bizkit, and you know what I'm saying?
Do you think it actually is kind of counterproductive for what artists are trying to achieve in a way, though, because they may well get their kind of highest peaks with Drake when he jumps on board, and then as soon as he leaves, they've kind of lost their biggest moment, because a lot of the time this is obviously their smash hits that he wants to ride.
Yeah, and they have to, that's down to them though, I would say. Like, for them to keep up that level of greatness, they should be riding that wave straight away, consistent. Look at Heady One, he got the Drake feature and still managed to stay kind of above that level. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's gone over that, but he's kind of still stayed Heady One, got a #1 album since that, probably about to do another #1 album. Do you know what I'm saying? I think it's down to the artist to kind of ride that wave, but don't try and chase that same thing that Drake just gave you. Just kind of ride that wave if you want to stay consistent. And
okay, Anton, Drake, greatest of all time?
No, bro.
No.
What are you on about?
Well, we've just heard it from the stand here. You're obviously a fan of Drake, but
yeah, I'm a fan of Drake, but he's not the greatest of all time in any way. I don't know what you're on about.
Top 5.
There's Bob Marley. It depends what field you're talking about. Bob Marley.
No, I don't think it does. To ironic.
No, greatest musician of all time.
No,
it's Drake.
MJ is up there with MJ.
You sound really bad, bro. You sound really.
Hold
bad
on. Hold on. So Drake is for you ahead of Michael Jackson.
Me personally, yeah.
For his influence in music.
Just the amount of music and great music he's given us.
Can we really take that seriously? Can we take that seriously?
All right, who's your alternative then?
I don't listen to MJ like that. I know his songs, but I don't listen to him like that.
But then okay, then I guess I can't argue with your point then. If you don't listen to MJ.
No, I know. Obviously, I'm not ignorant like that. I know MJ's music, but has he impacted me like that? Like, I need to put on MJ.
Michael Jackson, like you want to talk about facts, like Michael Jackson, Bob Marley, those artists are better than Drake. They are. It's not a debate, and no one would debate that.
I mean, they're in my eyes, it's without question that they're more influential, at least.
Influential.
Yeah.
It's not even a debate. Like if you said that to anyone else, they'll be like.
If you look at like,
you're talking about this generation, our generation,
yeah. They would still say I'd still think they would say Bob Marley and Michael Jackson. Like, come on, like.
It depends who you ask for. I'm honest.
Guys, I'm gonna throw something in here, because I've stayed quiet and I've listened to everyone's points here
for once,
and I've absorbed it, and you've all made very good points. But here's the thing, right? Ironic, what you're saying. I get it. Like, Drake is, fantastic artist, but sadly he's also very commercial. And what my beef with Drake is that. When I'm looking for substance, like someone to stand for something, like fight for a cause.
Kendrick Lamar kind of.
Yeah, I don't turn to Drake for that. Like Drake's legacy is not going to be empowering a movement or a collective.
I agree.
It's club pop hits.
Well said.
Yeah.
Well said.
No.
Well, I get not pop, but commercial.
Does that
hits.
mean
Commercial
that to
hits.
qualify as the greatest of all time, you have to be
true? Not necessarily.
Of a movement?
No. I agree. But I'm saying in terms of what I'm looking for, in terms of being a GOAT, I need to be inspired.
Right, because I just want to.
I'm not inspired
I just
by
want to add,
Drake.
like Bob Marley at the time of him being around was incredibly pop. At the time, Burning Spear would have been much more underground.
I don't have Bob Marley in my goats list, by the way.
Huh?
He's not in my goats list.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm not.
You're so interested.
No,
and this is why I
I'm
wanted
being
to touch
honest
on
with
this.
you. I'm being
because
honest with you.
obviously,
Listen,
you know, we've got very different
exactly.
influences.
And it's a big
and-
I can only be open with you guys.
So
I
Drake is your number one of all time,
Yeah.
and Bob Marley is.
He's not in because
he's
I
not in
don't
your top 10.
I don't resonate with Bob Marley like that. I'm not from the same culture, heritage. I think he's a great musician, but I didn't grow up listening to Bob Marley.
What did you grow up listening to?
Well, this is what I'm about to say to you. So, for me personally, like obviously older uncles and cousins, it was Jay-Z. Jay-Z was the guy, like what he stood
So
for.
I'm saying
It
Drake,
was-
and you man are laughing, but he can say
No, but
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z's
I
Jay-Z's
didn't
gone.
laugh, but we've got to just talk about it
What's
because
with Jay-Z?
these are.
Sorry, what?
Sorry, so
Jay-Z is part of my goat list. Yeah.
right, Jay-Z is your greatest musician
I,
of all
I'm
time.
I'm now in my head. He's in
Can
that
I just
top
like,
tier.
clarify
yeah.
as well?
100.
These are
Yeah.
these rankings or your kind of choices are not limited to rappers.
No,
right?
of course.
Yeah.
Look, okay.
It
I-
depends.
okay.
It depends on what
I
you
didn't.
grew
I
up
didn't.
on,
I didn't say
really.
rapper. I said Michael Jackson. Bob Marley.
Listen.
Okay.
I will say, okay. The truth is, other than Jay-Z, I will say Michael Jackson. Obviously, he's been tarnished over the last couple of years, which for
No,
me
we're
makes
talking
me a bit
music.
sad.
We're talking
But
music,
we're
bro.
talking just music.
Just
Then
music.
obviously Michael Jackson.
Let me tell you
that
something,
goes
Peter,
without
right?
saying.
You know, for me, right?
It's Michael
You
Jackson.
know, even R.
So
Kelly.
man
You know,
listen more to
No.
Michael
I
Jackson.
wouldn't put R. Kelly in there.
Listen, for
but
me,
Michael
even
Jackson,
R. Kelly,
yeah.
is better than Drake for me. Or he's more of a great than Drake for me because I feel like, we're just talking about music, but I feel like people are actually
He's a great-
forgetting who R. Kelly is musically.
Yeah, see, what's
like,
happened
it's
is, like,
insane. You man were born most probably because of R. Kelly. Like you man were
You
born.
can't put Michael
like-
Jackson and R. Kelly in the
No,
same
no,
bracket,
no.
though.
Listen to me.
No,
can't
no,
do what?
Listen.
Say
Let me
again.
answer
R.
this.
Kelly
Let me
and
answer
Michael
this, please. Let me
Jackson,
answer
same
this.
bracket.
R. Kelly at the time was king of R&B, and Michael Jackson was known as the king of pop.
Yeah.
They both knew that, by the way. Don't ever say you can't put R. Kelly with R. Kelly. There's no one at his level
No,
in
but
R&B.
then just to
No one, bro.
just to play devil's advocate.
Songwriter.
Just to play devil's advocate. R. Kelly did a song with Jay-Z,
Yeah.
and I think it was called "Greatest of All Time." Or
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
right.
Yep.
So they obviously consider
They're
themselves.
the goats,
And
yeah.
look, Jay-Z to me is he is a goat of hip hop or rap.
Thank you. This I don't
So
but
it's not laughable that he's in the
No,
in the
but that's what I'm
conversation.
saying.
Yeah.
You're saying he's the greatest of rap. I'm not putting Drake in a genre. Because if I say rap, then you lot can laugh at me, and people do if I say Drake's the greatest rapper. But I'm saying artist because the way he's been able to tap into any market and dominate it, the way he's been able to dominate any charts all over the world and impact, he sold the most records than any other artist till this day now.
Yeah.
And he's still not even done yet.
Is he bigger than Mariah Carey?
Bigger than Mariah Carey?
Honest question. Like hit
Bigger,
for hit.
like known more.
in terms of their spaces,
Nah,
commercial
Mariah
hit for
Carey's
hit.
space is more,
Thank
it's
you,
different.
thank you. I
But she's got
appreciate
the
your honesty.
Christmas
Yeah.
classics
Right, yeah.
and every year rotation.
Well, I don't know what the numbers are, but he's sold more than most artists ever to have lived.
Yeah, and I try not to talk numbers because that's just another side of it. But musically, I'm saying musically, and maybe you lot ain't seen it yet, but his impact on this younger generation that's gonna come up, they're all his kids. All of them are gonna be his kids. Same
You
way
think
they're
so?
all Jay-Z's kids now from our generation. They're all gonna be his kids, but we're not gonna see the impact he's made until he's gone. I believe. Trust me,
Until
the
he's
GOAT.
gone.
Yeah,
He's not going anywhere for ages, then, is he? So-
yeah.
I think,
you
but
know,
this
until
is
he
his last.
retires or-
But his next
Okay.
album's his last album, though. That's what he's saying.
I just got to give you my side of this, right?
Go on.
And that is that Drake is an incredibly uninspiring artist for me who is extremely limited lyrically and has stolen a whole bunch of people's flows to make himself relevant over a long period of time. He's clearly got an incredible team behind him.
Yeah.
Not only in terms of like the people who are producing or sound engineers, but also the marketing side. It is like unbelievable the pull that he has got.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is how
he gets away with it.
how he gets away with it, and it is sad to me to see what I consider to be a little bit of the fall of the authenticity of rap and hip hop, and he is partly to blame for that. Unfortunately,
But bro, I'm gonna be honest. You're talking about you've seen this side of Drake, like the big mega superstar Drake. I've been following him from the start, from the mixtape days, and he weren't doing other people's flows. He weren't jumping into genres. Like I said, to maintain a career, I think you do have to tap into what other people are doing around the world to make your brand bigger in that country.
No, Drake was copying a lot of flows in the mixtape days. He was heavily influenced by Houston.
By Lil Wayne and that.
No, Houston. He was copying the Houston flow a lot.
No, he wasn't doing the flow.
And he was heavily doing the chopped and screwed.
Yeah, but that's a sound.
That is a thing
and his family's from there.
That is a thing that Madonna has done throughout her career, is just change her look and sound so that she again can stay relevant.
I don't think anyone can deny that Drake's got talent. Yeah, I'm a fan of Drake. Drake is a very talented artist, but I also agree with what Hugh's saying in the sense of the package, the manufacturer that's gone behind Drake is like, it's a different level. Like, you could take a better artist. There's a lot of artists out there that have got more talent than Drake.
Michael Jackson.
They got more talent than Drake.
And Bob Marley.
I'm saying like, right now, who's better than Drake? Right now, as a musician.
Oh, right. He's done that one. He's done it live
right
now. You see who's done it live?
No, but hang on.
Okay.
Kelly.
He's in jail.
The convo. When we say musician, what do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Because like he's not playing guitar.
No, but who's better at making a body of work and putting it out? Songs.
See that what you've done there, right, is
song
a little
selection.
bit loaded.
Okay, interesting.
Making a song and putting it out, right? I can find people that are
that's
incredibly talented.
That's a producer.
Maybe he's a piano player or something
come
like that, and has just got elite levels to his ability. What we're talking about with Drake is that he is able to package and promote and market heavily and be successful
guys,
in these
all right,
levels.
let me ask you a question. The guy that wrote Drake them hits, Quentin Miller, if he wrote God's Plan for, no offense, Tracksuit.
Yeah.
Go number one.
No, it's not gonna bang like how Drake says it.
We'll go number one.
If
I got the same,
if I did it, it wouldn't bang.
No. If I got the same marketing budget, is it?
No.
Yeah, go number one. No, it goes number one.
Same with me.
No, bro. If I had the same marketing, it goes number one.
Listen to his voice and
no, it goes number one.
That's a tough one.
Wait. If I had the same marketing budget.
No, bro.
No, because there's other things like voice and stuff.
It goes number one.
He's got a squeaky voice.
It goes number one.
Quentin Miller would have kept them songs.
He doesn't have the marketing budget. You just said if we're the same budget.
His versions of the Drake songs have leaked.
Hugh, just to clarify, yeah. If I said to you, right, it's a question for you. If I said to you, listen, I'm gonna give you £5 million, right, to go into the studio, right? You take as long as you want, and then use £1 million, for the studio, £1 million, and then 4 million is for marketing and the music video, right? Do you think that song, and I'll give you as long as you want, do you think that song will do all right?
If that song, didn't get to number one, I failed.
Yeah, okay.
I failed.
And bear in mind, you're not Drake.
£4 million pound budget.
Oh, do you not know Drake not only has the biggest budget, from the label, but also and everyone knows this. Russ said it. He's one of the few artists where they say no deadlines. No. You take your time. You take your time, and you know when you're ready, your album's getting pushed right to the top. We're gonna ignore all these other artists. When you're ready, there's artists where albums are coming out on the 2nd, and then Drake goes, "Yeah, mine's ready." All right, you're moving out the way.
You think Drake talks to labels?
You know,
are moving.
when Drake's new album was about to be released, and in the upcoming 2 weeks after that, I got about 20 notifications on my phone from Apple telling me, don't forget, Drake's album is about to drop.
Marketing.
Every single day, a new notification saying Drake's album is one day closer.
I don't think we can call him one of them artists that only rely on marketing. Come on, guys.
He doesn't, but without it,
he's the
one thing I know what you're saying, ironic. Like, he does have one of the reasons why a lot of people
connect to him, man.
Just connected to him. One thing Drake has, the quotables.
Sorry, what are those?
No, the quotable. He's talking about the quotables. He's got the quotables. I don't know how, like the one-liners. Like when he was on the come up, like that was one thing that was distinctive. Like his one-liners, his punchlines. But also, I feel like he's got quite a distinctive Canadian voice. Like that was like for me to be a good rapper, you've got to have a distinctive voice.
100.
I think that's one of the most underrated things in rap.
Part of that.
And he has got a distinctive voice.
Whether it's better than Pop Smoke.
I'm not saying like no Pop Smoke.
So
like,
let me just.
But I think the voice.
Okay,
you could tell a Drake track without knowing it's Drake.
Did you like Drake's voice when he was like?
No, but as in you recognize.
When he was like, I want this shit forever,
Yes,
man.
yeah,
ever,
but,
man.
yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. That was
hard.
hard. That wasn't like that was when he was on the come
Was it a little
up.
bit Nicky?
So even if I
was it a
didn't
little
know,
bit Nicky.
it was Nicky, but it suited Drake. It suited that
And
corny
we liked
Canadian
that.
style.
It was
It was
corny.
corny.
50 Cent
No, it wasn't-
gangster rapper
yeah.
coming out.
But I like 50
It was
Cent's
softer.
Yeah.
vocals as well. I
No,
like
but
his
it was this new thing that we ain't heard. Like after we just got 808s and Heartbreaks
He's
from
got a point
Kanye
there.
West, we had
'Cause,
this
yeah.
clean cut Canadian guy.
It
come
was
out,
like
I
it
want
was
this
like
forever,
softly
man,
spoken,
ever,
geeky,
man.
nerdy,
You know
but posh rap.
He did a Jerome Daily thing.
Oh,
or
yeah.
what was it?
Oh,
Well, the
he's
Behi-
done a day. No, he ain't done.
Not
it.
they.
Daily
No,
Duffy
what was the
or
other one?
something
Not
like
behind the bars.
Fire in
Link
the
up
Booth.
TV.
He
Fire in
did
the
a
Booth.
fire in the booth.
That's it.
Okay,
Terrible.
right
And he
now
done it behind the
you
bars.
see the way
Yeah.
that you just did the. If I gave you that song, if I gave Tracksuit
Yeah.
that song,
Yeah.
would it actually do any well? What I like to think of if you're a good musician, let's say, for example, you play the saxophone, you should be able to play the saxophone to jazz. There should be classical. You should be able to play whatever the fuck I ask you to play.
Facts, yeah.
Right? As an MC/rapper, that talent is often, or your talents are often exposed when you have to jump on a rhythm which is at a different BPM. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if a UK artist, let's say a drill artist, had jumped on an American track and had put in a performance that we saw the level of from Drake, he would have been cancelled and his career would have been non-existent from that point forward. Do you
Yeah.
agree?
Yeah, that freestyle was it wasn't
terrible.
the strongest.
So what that tells me is he's not actually that talented. He can't go outside of his box that much. He's
Well-
certainly not built for a
No,
faster
no.
tempo.
Yeah, but bro,
Well said.
No,
well
he's
said.
not built for
Yeah,
faster
well said,
tempo.
well said.
No
he can't,
way.
He seems to be rushing over the beat.
Yeah, he
like,
can't
sounds
do.
awful.
Nah, he
Yeah.
can't do.
He
grime.
likes to stretch out his words.
Yeah,
doesn't
he
he?
can't. Yeah, he can't do
but
that.
Bro, you heard him on the song with Heady One. Only you, he bodied that.
Yeah, that was his best.
Sorry,
That was his best.
Is this the one with the blue lights in the garage?
Yeah.
I was.
Heady spun him off the planet, though. Heady
convinced by
spun
that.
him.
I wasn't
I
convinced
don't
by
like
that.
bringing up Drake on here because then I'll just have to stick up for him.
No, but Heady spun him on the track. But what I'd say is that was Drake's best effort in
Was
that
it?
field.
Was
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Because before that, he'd done a few drill songs, and I was like, "Is this guy? Is he joking? Right? He sounds terrible, right?" But Heady One though still, and I said this to you on the WhatsApp group when it came out. I prefer Heady One on that kind of beat to Drake. I'd rather listen to Heady One. Heady One was just more like it's
Yeah, but
in
bro,
his home,
that's
like
his home, yeah.
man's
bro.
he's at home, like.
What's Drake's best ever verse?
One of his best
Good question.
freestyles or verses is on 5 a.m. in Toronto.
Yeah.
That for me,
Yeah, I like that verse.
like them timestamp records is where you need to hear his real rap. Really.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I could not name you 3 Drake tracks.
No, you can.
I can't.
Easy, bro.
He likes that one.
God's plan, you know that one.
I
yeah?
don't know what that is.
That's it, I don't
Listen to
know
this.
what
Listen
that
to this.
is.
Right, you're gonna. It sounds silly, right?
Oh, you're
Especially,
skinny man.
especially because I know about music. But
Kalashnikov.
No,
Yeah,
but you gotta
Kalashnikov.
admit, you his
God's plan.
Yeah.
Like, I have no idea what that is. No idea. Name another big
All
one.
right, let me tell you. One dance.
Oh yeah.
I need a one.
Which was
there
a
he is.
UK.
Do you know
sample.
why that? I know that
Why?
because it's so bad, and I wanted to see how he'd come up with that sound. And again,
Yes.
he'd stolen it from someone
From
else.
Kyla. Yeah.
No, I did it still. He gave Kyla a lot of peas for that. Big
Oh,
up Kyla.
Yeah,
Okay.
she got sorted.
Oh,
She got
paid
Did you hear
for
the
it.
story about it? He was in
Paid
London.
for
He was in a London club, and
Yeah.
he heard,
I-
baby, and he was like, "Yo, make the call. I want that.
Listen,
Make the call. I want that one."
Okay.
Of
was
course,
it.
you lot not getting
She
the
said she was at
impact.
home. She was on the dole.
Quick
She said that
peas,
she was on the
quick
dole at home.
peas.
She got a
Wow.
call from Drake's manager. She cried, broke down to her knees.
Big up
Wow.
Yeah,
crazy
she's
cousin.
married. She said to her husband, said, Drake's manager's called me. She made a milli.
Imagine.
Made a
Got the
million.
call. You know, we get the bird call.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Is it,
right?
hey, we're
Yeah,
looking for
and not- and not a lot of artists-
we're looking for ironic. Can we use what's
Not-
so nice?
Yeah,
Right,
we
let
know
me say
that.
something. Let me
Not
say
a lot of
something.
artists would do that as well.
You know,
Oh shit, he could do that. You know,
That
one
is
day.
an example of how, to me, he's not really a musician. He's more of an A&R guy.
Yeah, yeah,
Sort of
He's got
is.
a great
He's
ear.
almost like a record producer.
He's got a
Yeah.
great
He's
ear.
putting people on.
He's
Like P-
putting
like P.
people
Diddy?
on
Like
and
P.
saying,
Diddy?
"Do you know what?
Mm.
Let's do a little karaoke thing, bro."
Yeah, yeah.
No, but you're not getting it. His voice and tone, no one else can do what he does on a record. Guys, I'll show you Drake doing his song and someone else who wrote it doing it, and you will say, "Yep, keep Drake."
Because I know for a fact his engineer's studio
Yeah, it's
is
mad.
the most
But he didn't always have
incredible.
that, bro. Like he started at the bottom. Now we
All right,
here.
all right,
You
wait,
know that
wait,
one?
wait.
You know
Wait,
that one?
ironic. He wrote,
Cut.
ironic. He wrote, Rita Ora's only number one, R.I.P. Yeah.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
think he would have done that more justice than Rita Ora?
Yeah, I've heard his version.
Did Rita?
Yeah, I heard his version.
Oh, so hold on a second. This is amazing. This is beautiful. Rita Ora's only had one number one.
Drake wrote it.
Amazing. Did you know she is one of the top 10 most successful UK artists of all time?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not quite sure what
Highest
she
selling.
is successful.
Raw.
She's got
Everything else.
she's in the same conversation as Tiny Temper as far as platinum plaques go. She's on that list.
Oh,
of
wow.
elite
Wow.
names.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Her number one was written by Drake.
Right, which makes me think it's kind of irrelevant that it's her. If you're in the music business, you will know if Drake makes a record and people are saying, "Oh, that record was written by Drake," it's gonna be number one, bro.
That's how it works. Yeah.
And he slyly dropped his version
That's how it
before
works.
hers came out.
Yeah.
For like a year before,
If you-
his demo came out of him doing it,
Put it this
and
way:
a year later,
if you're
Rita's singing it.
if you're doing a collab with Drake, and you're not doing well afterwards, it's an L.
That's what I'm saying.
It's an L. Like that's basically the golden ticket. Like, that's the keys.
But
look,
that's
way
the keys to
some
success.
people struggle with that because he's took it to such a high level to keep up with that.
No,
and even
bro,
the people
no.
the people that are signed to him on OVO Records struggle to
Forget-
peak because he's so big.
Okay,
It's hard.
do you know what the record label situation I think is a little bit different? I think just the endorsement, the co-sign, the I'm on a track with you, like even gigs afterwards. Gigs
So has Headie
is
One
the
gone
landlord.
anywhere further?
Yeah, he got a number one album.
So you think he wouldn't have got that without the?
I
Drake
think
co-sign?
I think
bro.
that secured it.
I think he
it's-
would have had it anyway. To be honest.
yeah. Look, Dave, are you joking,
Oh
bro?
wow, he grabbed that. He grabbed that opportunity. Do you know why? When Drake said,
Dave
hey,
has
let
not
me
looked
remix,
back.
Let me
Nah, Dave
remix one of
listens
the.
patterns.
I never
No, no, no.
listened. I never listened to Dave's
Thank
"Wanna Know"
you.
original song.
Bro.
Then
What?
Drake. I never
Bro,
listened.
bro,
Then
it's a
Drake
good
remixed
song.
it, and I was like, oh
Ironic,
my
it was a good
days.
song, and remember, these times I was with GRM. Like Dave was active, but once he got that Drake co-sign,
mad.
he never looked back.
I think he was ready to go.
He was ready, but that's what I'm trying to say. He was ready,
So,
but it was just like
what's the name of the
push.
girl who did the song with Drake? And he was in the club. He heard.
Oh,
it.
Kyla.
Kyla.
Have you heard another track from her since?
No. I looked into it. It's quite sad story,
but
bro.
she-
But she actually she got the Drake made the call. He made One Dance was one of his biggest selling singles. Went number one for weeks. It was number one for weeks. Yeah. Didn't even make a video for it. Right.
Is there not a
her.
video?
No. Changed her
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
Right. She made millies from it. Yeah. She said she bought a house from that. Right. She was on the dole before, and from that, to be fair to her next single, because obviously labels jumped on her now. What Drake's done this for you? Her next single had Popcorn.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Actually.
Which didn't really work.
That's
And
the
then
hardest bit,
and to be fair to her, she didn't do what Dave done, and she didn't take it with both hands.
No, come on, lads.
No, but she
lads,
tried.
it's
She
just-
tried.
on the
She
single,
tried.
Lads,
what I'm saying is, technically, if Drake does that for you, to one of your old songs, brings it alive, gives you millies, you need to stay relevant, don't
Lads,
you?
stay-
Don't
lads,
you?
stay
Do you not
focused.
think
Lads,
so?
stay
Yes.
focused.
Would
Lads,
you, if he took So Nice and they called you, like, ironic, listen, I'm a fan of yours. I want to remix So Nice. I'm doing my thing on it, yeah? I'm going to give you the P, blah, 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 blah. From that, are you telling me you're not
Yeah,
going to be able
but
to, are you not going to be able to climb up and stay within the,
I will try my best, but she tried. She got
Lads-
Popcorn on the song.
but
yeah,
stay,
but is that,
but stay focused, lads. Right. So Dave and Kyla are very different positions.
Okay,
Ironic,
yeah.
you're still in the scene. You're involved. Kyla, with respect to her,
She
she was
was out.
out of the
She's out of the
scene.
game.
It's
She's
completely
restarting.
different.
She's
Yeah, you can't compare.
but, what,
different.
but here's the mad thing, and I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's a bad thing. She's back to where she was now, but she's got money.
Yeah.
Or she
yeah.
bought a house.
Right. So again,
Yeah.
I'll ask you this, right? Is this good for music? Is it good for musicians, artists? Is their hottest moment actually being stolen from right under their noses, and they're selling their soul? For
I think
little
if you're
silver coins?
Dave and you're a Headie potentially, like ironic, he's got a fair point. Maybe they would have been successful anyway. But I think if you use it and you go on to do greater things, I mean, look at Dave's career since then. He's done all sorts of stuff. So like people forget he even
I
done a
don't think
collab
them
with
lot
Drake.
needed it. I'm gonna be honest.
People
In America-
forget he's
I
done a
don't think
collab.
Dave needed Drake.
I don't think any of the
He
UK
didn't
ones
need it.
needed. I think in America there's a tiny bit of stigma with Drake jumping on their songs. I'm gonna be honest.
Now it is, yeah.
Like Lil Baby is probably the only one recently that's been able to run with it. The young blue guy he just jumped in his song. That song's number one, whatever. He ain't
Yeah.
been able to bring out another song that's strong like that.
No, because that's still playing.
but
still
he's
playing.
released something since, and
Has
it's,
he?
it's kind of just.
Oh,
Do
yeah,
you know
what's-
what's
I don't
special
know what
about
the
do
key
you
is.
know
Oh,
what's
what's
special
that young jock, the JB? What's the song where the
Look Alive.
yeah, look
Yeah.
alive? Where's he
Come back
gone?
with enough-
He
nothing.
fell off, yeah, he
Fuck
fell
it.
So
off.
there's a stigma
Raw.
there now.
But the thing is, is
Raw.
it? Listen, is
Fell
it?
off.
Is it?
It's not falling off.
That's what I was
right?
gonna
You're
say.
never on.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
You've
no,
got
no,
a
no,
1
no.
minute thing where you found a little hook that works.
No, but what I was gonna
But
say
what
is-
people aren't doing
Yeah.
is actually creating the body of work. Where's the album gone? Where it was like there's multiple stories being told within like that
Yeah. Migos,
it's lost to me.
Migos ran with it. They got
Oh,
the
yeah.
Drake Versace,
Migos, yeah,
and then they put
Migos.
out the album. Then they had
Yeah,
banger,
yeah,
banger,
yeah.
bang. Maybe
Migos,
that's
good
what you
one.
got to do. Run with the feature and put out single album. Boom.
No,
Got
to
Drake
be,
on that
to be
album.
fair though, it's a singles market now as well, not an album
Right.
market. It's a
And
single.
that's what
game
people are
has
struggling with,
changed.
because
The
to
game has
recreate
changed.
viral is just difficult.
Yeah.
Straight off the
Yeah.
back, especially.
But is it the end of the world getting a co-sign from Drake, making millies, and then falling off? Is that the end of the world?
No,
Well,
it's
look,
not.
man, I'm seeing a lot of mad stuff with this music thing right now. You put in the group chat a kid who has had success with a track,
Yeah.
has left YouTube, and now
Oh yeah.
He's come back.
years later, I think.
Yeah,
He-
2 years later.
2 years later, he's back on YouTube.
But the video was, I didn't watch all of it, but the way he's like, hey guys,
So
I
who is that?
quit DTG.
DTG
He's
from-
like, hey guys, I quit YouTube. This is how he started it. I was cracking up. He's like, I've quit YouTube 2 years ago to chase my music career. Not many of you know that music's a full-time job. I couldn't do the YouTube, and I thought I was never going to do YouTube ever again. I had some success with Rover, with Simba, and yeah, I'm back on YouTube now. So
Why are you reading?
yeah,
Is he
and
like-
I just locked off the video,
So-
but it just made me
so
like,
hang on, did he fall off though? I don't understand why he
No,
wasn't
he
able
had a
to.
hit record last year. Rover was a.
I know,
Right.
but
So-
no, but he featured on it.
he
It wasn't
featured
his
it,
song.
he featured it.
So why
was
did
it-
he go
what
to
does
the
that
next
mean?
level?
Does he get a cut of that or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
But he should have ran with YouTube
Yeah, I don't
with
understand.
it because
That's what I thought. That's what I was.
out at that
But that's
point
the first thing that came to my head. My first case was KSI,
Run
and
with
I was
it.
thinking this guy took the approach of I'm done with YouTube.
He
Man,
didn't
got
get-
music now. Yeah, don't
He
do
didn't
that
get-
YouTube
he
thing.
obviously didn't get advised
Music,
properly.
yeah. And then he's obviously whether labels have told him, YouTube's very useful, bro.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh shit.
He didn't get advised
All
well.
musicians
He
that
didn't
I've
get
grown
advised.
up listening to are
Yeah.
doing streams of video games and
Yep.
He didn't get
No.
advised well. Honestly, the advice he got was really bad.
Yeah.
But like if it was 5-6 years ago, I would have understood. Like maybe there would have been a bit more of a stigma. But I think in this day and age, I think we all discussed in the group chat the other day. Like the next KSI is starting a record label.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Yep.
Do you know what that means, bro, lads? Like that's about to
what
change
does
the
that mean?
game.
What does
That is
mean?
about to change the game
Nah,
forever.
I think you lot are a bit
Honest-
more gassed than that.
No,
Than me.
ironic.
With that.
No, ironic, bro. I need to
Explain
be
me.
real with you. That is gonna change everything. like,
How?
it's
What's
that-
gonna change anything?
You're not understanding, bro. Like KSI, the power, the views, the fans, the following, the platform. Sidemen are gonna be releasing tracks, right? They're gonna be
I mean,
able
they
to
already
bully.
are, to be honest.
They're gonna bully the market, right?
To-
All of
Toby
these man.
and his brother Manny have done. a
Thank
track.
you, bro. Save this episode, yeah.
And they've all done diss
No, but
tracks on
he-
YouTube
no, but here's
as well.
the check. No, but here's the difference. Yeah.
Mm.
Save this episode. All of these men that are respected, credible in the scene, Chip, all of them, man. Skep,
Oh, you
maybe
saying
not
they're
Skepta.
wiping them out.
No, not wiping them out. They'll say, look, they'll fling a few back. Here, there you are, 10, 20K.
Yeah,
Come,
but they
get
could have been
involved.
doing that before the label thing, bro.
10, 20k. Sorry, who's?
I'm
flinging
saying,
10,
I'm
20K?
saying 20K for a feature. Get involved.
Okay, so I was paying Skepta.
No, I'm saying.
Why are you laughing?
Why are you laughing? Yeah, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? And by the way,
Ah. Can I
what-
just say?
Well, no, wait,
can
wait,
I just
hang
say-
on, let
no,
me
I've
finish
just
it.
noticed.
Let me finish.
I really like the synchronization of your tracksuit outfit.
It's very
really
well
cute.
done. The bottoms are a bit tight,
Get
but
him
yeah, it
out.
works.
Yeah,
Anyway,
You watch it, man.
a little bit
Man's
tight.
watching, man.
A little bit tight, but anyway. But no, not Skepta, because Skepta's a bit more of an OG in this. I think he'll be calm, but I think there's a couple other men that maybe are not as calm that could be persuaded to jump on a track with Sidemen.
Well, why is with the Sidemen?
Yes.
No,
what
hold
I'm
on.
saying.
Okay, right. So
That's
you're
what I'm
thinking that
saying.
KSI is just going to be promoting the Sidemen
Bro,
as
he's
the
a
newest rap out
bro.
there.
He's got a record.
Come on,
Like
bro.
D12.
Listen,
No, no.
I
KSI.
can't see
This is what
Big Star
KSI is going to
doing
do.
regular
Yeah,
rap
this is what he's going to do.
appearances,
He's
man.
going to take a step back as the record label owner.
Right.
Yeah, and he's going to push his artists. So by pushing his
I don't think
artists,
that's gonna
he-
work, bro.
that's what he's going to do, though.
It might.
You don't think it's going to work? Ironic.
Bro.
Trust me, it
No,
will,
but
bro.
But we're in a different time right this second with
What,
with-
corona
we tried,
pandemic?
We tried a time when it was cool to be, just make corny music or whatever and not be a credible rapper in the UK. It was cool to be that when I came out. But now your credibility means a lot. Nines is having #1 albums. Potter Paper's having #1 albums. Fredo's having #1. No one wants to see rappers that ain't credible.
So are
I
you saying
agree.
people lose their credibility by doing a feature
With
with
YouTube.
KSI?
No, KSI is in his own lane. He's got his thing patterned. He's on a garage thing. He's on a house thing. He's getting the features from Rick Ross. He's doing his own thing. Bringing the whole group along with 10 of them, man, just saturating the market. I don't think that's gonna work.
No, he's not going to do that.
Let me throw something into you. Obviously, 10 man. He's not going to do what every single one of them each get a turn. Like, it might be a collective. I don't know how he's going to do it. But what I'm saying is, in a time where live venues are closed, right? We're in a pandemic. There isn't much money going out in this music thing. I think there's a real chance to bully the game and really take over. I really do.
Splash out on.
Yeah, bro. Like,
I'm not going to lie, mate. KSI's already taken over.
Yeah, biggest. He's the biggest right now.
Well, you're looking like you're questioning it. He's the biggest.
No.
I'm
saying. So what's stopping him from going that one step further? That's what the rich people do. It's like bullying the market. I've already got one share. Let me take the whole pie.
I don't know, man. Maybe we'll see, man. I can't see that happening.
There's nothing. I'm saying, like, if you look at the trajectory at the moment, really, it's his to lose. Like,
he's already signed his first artist.
Who's his first artist?
Ayana Lee.
Okay, that's interesting.
The niece of David Ruffin from The Temptations.
And you know what? I was going to say, I think he'll take that approach. He will go more on a credible approach. Bro, do you think KSI is in this to take it as a joke?
No,
he
that's
takes
true.
everything he does serious.
He's
not going to be like, let's get all the sidemen.
All right.
He's going to be like, let me sign something to that.
To be fair,
Yeah.
I'm being facetious, right? He's not going to take the sidemen, obviously. Yeah. But if
people are going to be clamouring to work with him, and I reckon, like you're saying, people will throw themselves at it and take a lot less in these times than they have been expected to beforehand. Right?
And we're in the position he's in now. I think a lot of rappers will collab with him for free. He's getting number ones left, right, and centre, bro.
Do you not think any established artist now would be willing to sign under his label?
Yeah, I would.
Sign under his label. Would you sign under his label?
Yeah.
I respect that because it would make a lot. It would make a lot of noise in the scene.
How would KSI benefit your career?
What are you talking about? You see, this is what gets to me, right?
You're not listening.
I've got to stress this to you, right? Maybe you appreciate the music that he's created more. Maybe you think he's more lyrically talented, or he's got better flow, delivery, whatever else it is. But the similarities between KSI and Drake are there for anyone who looks closely enough.
I don't agree with that.
I don't
agree with
that. In terms of the UK and YouTube especially, there are not many people in this country who can open doors like he has, who can make money like he does, who can bring views and have fans that are loyal as he does.
Yeah, but bro.
And with a record label, he will be able to potentially do the, what do I call it? Culture vulture. I'll just have a little bit of that, thanks. Type thing.
I agree that, but I think I need to give more props to Drake. Like, musically, he's in a different level to KSI. Musically,
no, you're not getting the analogy, bro.
I do get it.
Think about it like this. Okay, if you like the musical talent or ability of Drake, or his past record is the size of America, and KSI is the size of England, does that make it okay?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Well,
that's
in his influence, UK is all that matters, because Drake don't have any business here apart from wanting to be from London, right? Or looking for other rappers' respect, or trying to swoop the next hit. KSI right now is selling more, is getting more views,
so this is an interesting conversation, because we've just said about 10 minutes ago that Drake with OVO, the artists he signed, they haven't been able to succeed. So isn't it going to be the same thing with KSI? The artists he signed, they're not going to succeed because of the brand of KSI. There's too much pressure.
As in, people are buying into him, not
so there's going to be that problem.
I'll still sign with him. To be fair, I'm going to be honest. I've watched several interviews of him. He seems like a smart guy. He knows what he's doing, and he knows how to take over a market. He does his research, bro. Any lane he's been in, whether it's boxing, whether it's the YouTube world, whether it's music, he's known how to take over. Why would I not sign to a don that knows how to do that?
Do you know what? Following Anton's question, like, what would he offer you then other than money?
Like I said, the research, the knowledge. Like he's had about 3-4 number ones now. You think I can't talk to someone that's had 3-4 number ones? He obviously knows how to attack the market right now.
True. You got to remember as well that he won't be doing this on his own. I'm sure that he's probably got people like Sway still around him.
Real original Don who knows about the UK.
Right, and they've set the path from 10, 15 years ago, man. So
there's a reason why.
With money, he's kind of unstoppable in my eyes. That's why I'm saying the Drake thing is like, the potential is there for him to genuinely take over, despite the fact that I don't think he's that great musically.
Yeah.
Sorry to say that, mate. But
Yeah, no, that's
the
fair. That's fair.
truth.
No, this is an interesting
You Drake
conversation.
or KSI?
Both of them.
Probably both.
Dead
Yeah.
average, mate.
So if you're no, I no, do you know what, I like this.
Money fools
I think what's
people, it's
endearing
mad.
about KSI is that, like, I watched the Tinder video they did, the Simon video, and they were cussing his music on that. And I feel like what's endearing about him is that he knows his music's not great.
Doesn't
Like,
matter.
he doesn't
he doesn't. He's not. I think that's why he's doing well. He doesn't come across as someone where it's like, I'm actually really good at rapping. Like, he's open. Like, I'm just learning. I'm trying to.
He just says,
he's
"I'm
got a big
KSI."
base, bro.
He says, "I'm KSI." That's
He's
it.
built up such a base from YouTube. He's able to take over any market, bro.
Email 1 says, "Easy boys.
Easy.
Big fan of the pod, and I want to ask if you've got any advice about a certain topic. I think many lads and even girls will be curious about. I'm 21, and I've got to be honest, I'm finding it hard to come up with good lines for girls. And when I've had opportunities that required a bit of smooth talking, I've just not been up to it, mainly because of the lack of human interaction. What would you suggest for lads my age that can help get me a bit of confidence back, or is it a case of just longing it until normal life resumes?"
I've always been a firm believer of making a girl laugh, and I think we'd all agree with that. Like, it's less about lines and it's more about just humour. I think most women, when you ask what characteristics you look for in a man, in all their top 3, they would say something that make me laugh. So I always found growing up that if you can make a girl laugh at a bar, in a library, in a Sainsbury's, wherever you are, if you make a girl giggle or laugh, I've always taken that as a signal as my foot's in the door. Do you mean my foot's in the door? She laughed. Is there girls that are like, well, yeah, then it's like, oh, this could be difficult. This one, I might move on or try and make a laugh again. Let me go. Let me do another joke.
There's one main problem though, bro. We're in lockdown, so I assume he's talking about maybe messaging on Tinder or something.
Yeah, look, what are your options right now? Because
Yeah.
if you're indoors, you're looking at social media
Yeah.
apps or dating
So it's a
apps or
different
whatever.
game now.
It's
Actually,
harder then.
it's a different game. So he might be referring to like app.
Have you ever made
Banter.
jokes about apps?
Yeah, you can, but it's not the same as like
Doesn't
on
bang,
road. It's
yeah.
a different type. Do you know what I mean? Like
even
in
the same with
person,
lines. Lines
in
ain't gonna
person
bang.
punchlines are not the same as
Yeah.
WhatsApp punchlines. So I know what he's saying. I think honestly, like there is one key thing I'll say if he's on the apps and that, because I've got past experience, obviously. Make sure you pattern the thing up properly. So make sure your pictures are on point. No, this is really
No,
good.
these
This
are
is
good
really
tips.
important. These are really
tips
important
that could
advice,
help
guys. I'm
him
saying
to
this from the
get
heart,
off the
right?
ground,
Say this
sorry.
from the heart. I'm saying this from the heart.
Yeah, I saw someone say
I'm
on
saying
Twitter
what I'd
the
say-
other day,
yeah.
like, man, them need to stop doing their Tinder pictures in a group.
Thank
You seen
you,
that
bro.
one?
This is what I'm
Yeah,
trying to say.
yeah,
Like, I'm treating this guy like he's a younger brother. Like, first things first, don't have all of your pictures in a group because,
Yeah.
like, that implies that you're a bit shy. You don't want to show who you are, right? Maybe only have one with your friends, but make sure that there's enough of you, and don't just have ones of you just like basically down in shots because again, that says that you just want a good time. So if you're like, if you're serious about the girl, then just
So you
be
need
honest.
you need pictures in a variety
There's
of
got to be a variety of your
locations.
personality.
One smiling, one a little bit
Yeah.
thoughtful.
This
That's it,
is
man.
mad.
That's it.
Okay,
Like, give
so
it.
You've
and,
really
and
gone into the in depth
yeah,
of how to be
say
successful
that-
on Tinder here.
I'd say that's the foundation. Now, if you don't get that bit right,
Right.
forget about the words and the bars because they will judge you on the pattern of your pictures. That's
the
so
looks.
important. Not yet the looks, but also what
What's-
your
it se-
your
it tells
pictures says a lot
Yeah,
about
yeah,
you,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So that's important. That's
like
the first
LinkedIn.
one.
On LinkedIn, you need the
Yeah, you
professional
got
picture.
you got to make sure you. I call it patterning on point, and then.
POP.
Yeah, man. And then obviously the next one is like just authenticity, bro. Like none of these like cheesy chat up lines. Just be yourself.
So there's
man.
no one-liners then. No one's got any one-liners.
Yeah,
I got one.
No. Oh, okay. Come on.
So there's one where you can go like this, right? Where you go, oh, you're single, right? She goes, yeah, I'm single. So why haven't we kissed yet? That
The deafening roar of silence.
Could you
said
get
it
could you
all.
get
That
the
one-
tumbleweed?
that one
Could you get the
now-
tumbleweed on the episode,
Nah,
please?
no,
now that
Edit
one,
up with
right?
the tumbleweed.
That one, right?
Tumbleweed.
That actually, believe it or
them.
not,
Spins them.
it's
Yeah,
because it's so odd.
Right.
It makes them laugh. All right. Now,
Nervous laughter.
no, but
like,
here's-
uncomfortable
no, but
laughter.
here's the
like,
thing.
am I with
Here's-
some kind of like leper?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you actually think about it, right? What I'm saying, if you go, oh, you're single, I'm single. Why haven't we kissed? Or, whatever, right? If they laugh at that, right, that means kiss me now, right? If they don't laugh and go, what? walk away.
I'm sorry. Listen, bro.
You know, listen. If you laugh at certain things, right? If you laugh at certain things that are direct, right? That means you're welcome to.
Yeah, and some girls do like the directness.
I know what he's saying, yeah, but that works on a night out in a club or bar when a few drinks are flowing. We're in a pandemic, bro. Like, that's not going to work right now.
Yeah, we're looking to be able to help our guy.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to help him. That's not going to work.
Yeah,
that's not going to work.
He has actually said his name's Liam, so
Liam, bro.
I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, Liam. I'll listen to me. Yeah, try to see. We both got contrasting styles. Sometimes his style does work, but trust me, in a pandemic, if you're messaging a girl saying you're single, I'm single, why haven't we kissed? Yeah, that's not going to go that well, bro. Just trust me, it's not going to go that well.
I've been out the game for so many years.
He's rusty.
Disclaimer.
He's rusty. Listen, we're all rusty, but I'm still switched on, Liam.
Right, okay.
But you're still switched on, so you're rusty, you're still switched on.
Switched on to Tinder?
I'm not on Tinder, but I'm still switched on. I know the game, I know the etiquette. I've got a younger brother, so I advise him on this sort of stuff, so yeah.
He's single though, right?
Is your younger brother single?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Is he having, what's he doing in lockdown?
It's a really good question. Should I expose him?
Yeah, do. No. Expose him
do you
fully.
know what? He's like, do you know what? Who's what was that? Ironic. No, you know what I like about his acting, man. He's like us. He's doing things. He's 26 now, 26. But he's doing things. He's got a podcast. He's doing a few things, so he's always busy.
But what's his dating like in lockdown? Is it mad right now?
You know what? I think it's been a little bit peak. Yeah, it's been a little bit peak. It's been peak for everyone that's single.
What would you do if you were single right now?
I'd probably break the rules.
But people aren't going on dates. So what are they doing? They're talking on Tinder, then linking, then
banging.
Yeah.
That's what. The daily walk to the park, and I just saw the most amazing amount of couples that I've ever seen, all doing like dating walks.
That's what I.
Yeah, you can see all the guys are really trying.
Hugh's hit the nail on the head. That's what I do. I remember I said last episode, parks.
I don't know what else people can do.
There's nothing.
Honestly.
I suppose if you do a dating walk and you get to know them, you can then get to a point where you say, look.
Let's
both get
really
tested.
Cold.
No, let's both get tested.
Oh, okay.
For COVID, and if we're both clean, come back to mine.
I think it's a fantastic date though. Just like
£15 getting a pin-up needle down your nose.
Oh yeah, not that bit, but like just in terms of the walk part, like getting a bottle of wine, get plastic glasses.
No,
just walk down
the
park.
No one's doing that. They're just walking.
Oh, they're not drinking and walking.
No.
Oh, that's shit.
Drinking and walking on a first date.
Yeah, what are you doing? You're just talking without drinking.
Yeah, you know, not everyone is up for getting pissed on the first date. What is your typical first date look like, CJ?
Okay, I'll tell you, but just quickly on that one, you don't need to get pissed. You just have a glass of white wine.
I've got a dating story.
The glass comes from a bottle.
Hang on, I'm really confused. Would you not drink on the first date? You have to.
I would.
Come on.
It depends.
Just settle the nerves a little bit.
Depends what kind of first date.
CJ has the funniest dating story from back in the day. When CJ used to work in retail, I think it was Ted Baker, and it's endearing. It's an endearing story, and I always think about it. There was a girl that he liked, and blonde, obviously. Was she blonde? Was she?
Yes, she was.
Yeah, blonde. I guess that bit. Yeah.
But I do like other girls as well, for the record.
Yeah, for the record. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the comments, if you want to do that again, CJ loves blondes. He met this girl at work, going really well, and he said, "Let's go out for a drink." Went out for a drink with her. They went to a bar in London nearby where he worked, Ted Baker, which was in Selfridges. These times, this was many years ago. CJ's money wasn't right. He hadn't done the maths on his wallet. So before he asked us to go to the bar, he had actually done the maths, right? And he actually had £5. He had a £5 note, which we've all been through those days. Yeah, but he had a £5 note, and he'd gone to meet a really good-looking woman at the bar down the road in London, central London, right? So he's gone to the bar, getting along really well. She's gone, should we get some shots in? And he's gone, yeah, let's get some shots in. She goes, all right, great. We'll have tequilas, yeah? Just get 2 tequilas in. He's like, okay, a tequila was £5. 1 tequila was £4.95 for 1 tequila. So she's gone, I'm just going to pop to the toilet. You get the tequilas in. He's like, okay. He goes to the barman. This is what I really appreciate. He thought on his feet here. And he went to the barman. He went,
can I have a shot of water?
Yeah. Well done. He went, excuse me, barman, come over here. There's a girl on the toilet. I need to get 2 shots. I've got £5. All right. Can I get 1 shot of tequila and 1 of water? Okay. Give me the water and give her the tequila. Okay.
Hard
all right.
times.
So she came back. The shots came to the bar, and she went, "Yeah, this is great." And he gave it, and then they were like, "Ready, cheers!" And he had to go. Oh, that was. With the sort.
Yeah.
Water. And that story there, man. I just thought like you'll do anything in a date to get a woman that you
It's
like,
a true story.
and that is
true story.
survival of the fittest. Like that, some
No, it's a
guys
true
would
story.
have given up in that scenario.
I would have
Some
gone. I would have left.
some guys would have left.
I would've
Some would have just said, I ain't got money. But he weren't willing to lose his dignity. He wasn't willing to say that because he wanted to create the
lose the
illusion that
girl.
he still or lose the girl.
Yeah.
And that for me was so creative because I don't think I would have thought about that.
Same.
If I was in that
yeah.
situation, I don't think I would have thought, "Oh, give me water." I wouldn't have thought about that.
Nah.
What if she hadn't gone to the loo? What would you have done?
No, you're screwed, really, aren't you? I don't know. I would have thought my.
So
feet-
you're a real opportunist.
No, I'm. Listen, I've had some mad stories in terms of first dates. He's absolutely right. Like I look back when I hear that now, I cringe a little bit. I'm like, fuck me, man. I was in a bad way.
I don't think
I'm
that's
literally
rare,
having
man.
to.
For
I'm having to
people-
shot glasses of water to
For
impress a
young men,
girl.
though, to be going out on dates with little to no money.
I know.
That is not uncommon.
It's not. Oh, you're saying it's not uncommon.
People do that all the time.
Yeah, but I felt. Yeah, but I look back now and I'm like, I cringe a
I
little
don't
bit.
know if you know this, but it's
I cringe.
there's about
man.
5%
I
of
cringe.
the population who've got more than $1,000 in their bank account
That's
at any one
mad,
point.
bro.
Mm.
But this is what I'm
So,
trying to say. But it's
Really
so,
and truly, you're gonna have a whole bunch of young men who are
And-
broke as fuck.
well, do you know what? That makes me feel
Going
better
out
because
on
when I
dates
was
they can't
younger,
afford.
I kept finding myself in these situations. Yeah, there was another story where, again, a girl that I really wanted to impress, like everyone at work kept hyping her. Oh, this girl's like proper bougie girl, and so I was like, I felt under pressure. I wasn't really making money, but I was like, oh shit, I need to sort something out. So I was like, right, I messaged her. I was like, we're gonna go to Gauchos, right? And anyone that knows Gauchos,
You haven't got much money, so we're gonna go.
No.
to
Oh my
Gauchos.
God! Why
no,
did you
'cause-
say that?
no, because I was like, I need to put my best foot forward. Do you get it? Because
But
you have
you've
to
got no
impress the girl.
money.
Yeah, but you have to impress the girl.
No.
So you scrape what you have
Right.
together. And these times I just started my first ever job, so I had a bit of money.
Okay.
It's not like that situation where I had nothing. I had a
Right.
bit of money, so I was like, we're gonna go Gauchos. And I obviously like it's all. This is a better ending because I could pay for Gauchos. Obviously, I couldn't eat or live properly for like the remaining 3 weeks of the month. But for that night, it was sick. And I'm just saying, like the stuff that guys do at 21, 22 to impress a girl, it's mad. You'll do whatever it takes. If you think you're gonna secure the bag and seal the deal, you will spend the money.
But okay, for
And
a
a lot of young guys are doing
21-year-old who doesn't have the money and, as we've discussed, is in lockdown.
Oh, I'm
What
not
is
still
the
talking about
advice?
Liam. Yeah, from my advice to Liam, I've already said, like, just be honest and be authentic. And I'll be honest, like, the girl will like you for who you are. They will spot through the
I'm
authenticity.
alone and depressed at home, and I've been bashing the bishop for 2 months. I
Oh.
really need help. That's what the honesty would sound like. What are we? What,
Well, okay.
what's he gonna say?
No, hang on. Listen, here's the thing with Liam. Yeah, he's first of all, he's got a bit of chat ready, which I quite like because he's sending this email into for the
yeah.
people. I rate that. I would say, listen, we're living in the Love Island era, right? Where there's a lot of fakes, yeah, a lot of frauds, as Hugh would say. A lot of people that, maybe they're doing what they've got to do to make an impression. But I think if he's been himself, he'll be fine. Hugh wants more.
Awful advice.
Oh,
Just be yourself.
No, do you know what?
But
Yes.
I think
being himself is what's has led him to writing in. So he's obviously not working. So
I like that.
True.
I like that
I'm
humour.
here for.
Ironic. And to what you
you want to
say.
be in a situation where you're moving the conversation from the app as quickly as possible. And let's be honest, people still do phone calls, right?
Right.
So let's
okay.
get onto a phone call.
FaceTime.
I know a lot of people do FaceTime. I'm not from that era, but
I can't
FaceTime
do
is very popular in his age range. So I assume FaceTime or phone call. Once you're doing FaceTime or phone call, it's almost like you're face to face, and you can do the humor. Hey, I'm just cooking a little something up. What? Look at that. What? Like you're building up a rapport,
Yeah, I
and
hear
then you're fine. Let's be honest.
That's the most you
I've
can
got,
do, really.
I've
Yeah.
got something I'll throw into. I've just thought about it because I like to think and then answer. So basically, you got to find something that you know about this girl that you know is important to her. Like when I talk about my instances, yeah. So with my missus, whatever, like I knew that she was living in South London at the time, Brixton, etc. I'm born and bred South London, so I was like, oh, okay, cool. I know a lot about Brixton. I can show you exactly what we should do. And I laid out a plan that tied into Brixton. She's like, oh wow, okay, cool. So find out what that girl likes, and then make an effort based around that like.
Wasn't that your first date?
That was my first date, yeah.
Well, your missus said that your first date, she stood you up for 40 minutes.
She did, no, but
and
she,
you stood there in the rain outside.
But I still
and she
saw
got
her.
there because she wasn't going to come, but she eventually came. And she said, "Why have you been standing outside in the rain? Why didn't you wait inside?" And you said, "Because I was just waiting for you to come in." And she said that melt her heart.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So it was
Anyway.
a kind of pity.
No, it wasn't. Maybe a little bit. But no, listen,
Good move, though.
listen, stick to Liam here. Stick to Liam.
Yeah, no, look, what
Find something that girl likes and build your plan around that.
I don't even know if there is a specific goal.
Oh.
If I'm honest, he
Or you're
says
talking about girls in general.
he says he's finding it hard to come up with good lines for girls in general. So
shit.
I would give him a little bit of advice as well, right? From my perspective, it is not uncommon for people just not to be able to interact these days. I'm constantly blown away by people's lack of communication skills. How difficult it is for even you guys to hold a normal conversation without talking over each other, or saying some random thing that you just couldn't say in public. And as a result of the fact that so many people are living this kind of reclusive life right now, locked away, we are losing basic social interaction skills.
Yep.
To counter that, when you are outside, when there are people there, strike up a conversation. It doesn't matter who it is. It could be a man, a woman, an old person. It doesn't have to be someone that you particularly have a love interest in or, are interested in.
Yeah.
Practice
Build your
just
confidence.
talking to people.
Yeah.
You'll be shocked at how often people are willing to just have a normal, happy conversation or to go further than just a hello. But if that's what it takes, then start with a hello. Even in the supermarket, when you're on your little walk, wave to someone and say hello. And as a result of building that up over, a period of time, you'll be confident enough to say whatever it is to the person that you are actually interested in when you come across them.
That's mad, but that's actually really good advice. Fair play. Because I feel like we don't do that enough as Londoners. Like, it's always got to be an end game. Oh, I'm having a conversation because I want to gain something.
Listen, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you again. Hope you've enjoyed the podcast. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you're new. And don't forget, if you want to win yourselves a £50 Amazon gift card, we are, as per usual, giving one away every week. The winner of this week's giveaway will be on your screens right now. Much love to everyone who's got involved. Make sure you leave us some comments and questions for what you want us to talk about next week, including sending us your relationship questions to forthepeoplepodcast@gmail.com. But for now, we've been For The People.
Jeez.